son would have looked like Trayvon Martin and could have been in exactly the same situation. But at the same time, I think we learned that that we have to do much more than call for the imprisonment of the perpetrator. And of course, George Zimmerman was not convicted and did not go to prison. And I'm kind of reluctant to say this because I know that emotionally people feel as if the perpetrator should be brought to justice, and I believe that as well. But I don't think that simply imprisoning an individual is going to effectively address a question that has so much history, and the issue of racist violence spans the entire history of the presence of people of African descent in the Americas. And in a sense, the fact that he was not imprisoned allows for the kind of conversation that is keeping this issue alive. It enacts a kind of closure that it would have. So I actually like to talk about anti-racism. And I think the kind of anti-racism that is most effective is feminist anti-racism. I didn't call myself a feminist for a long time. As a matter of fact, I wrote a book that was published in 1981 called Women, Race, and Class, and somebody started calling me feminist. And I said, I'm not a feminist, because I thought feminists were, white middle-class women only fighting to deal with the glass ceiling or something like that, and not, addressing the issues that the majority of women face. But then I realized that feminism was changing, and that, as a matter of fact, many women of color, men of color, anti-racists, whether they were men or women, were making important contributions to our very concept of feminism. And so for me, feminism is profoundly anti-racist, at least the kind of feminism I identify with. There are multiple feminisms, of course. And so when I say feminism, I mean also anti-racism. I also mean identification with working class struggle. I mean anti-imperialism. I mean struggles against homophobia and transphobia. I mean struggles to dismantle the prison industrial complex. For me, that is, it's a feminism that is Marxist inflected as well. So I would say anti-racist, Marxist inflected feminism.